Sea Shepherd protects the ocean. I'm Alex Cornelissen, CEO, and I'm here to tell you what we do to protect the ocean and how we do that, highlighting some of our successful campaigns. Thanks to our whale conservation campaigns in Antarctica, the whales of the Southern Ocean are swimming freely. Now our attention turns to tackling the krill fishing fleets there. Our campaigns take our vessels around the world, from Antarctica to the shores of the African continent. And closer to home, what is our new ship doing in the Baltic Sea? And what are we doing in Greece? Off the German coast is our newest addition to the fleet, the Triton, which we use to patrol the Baltic Sea. Our newest addition is off the German coast.
Welcome on board.
The Triton is 24 meters long and we're going to use it for multiple purposes.
The Baltic Sea campaign tackles three big issues: the protection of the endangered harbor porpoise, combating illegal fishing operations, and retrieving ghost nets. Right up here we have the entrance to the wheelhouse and the bridge. On the back here we have our workstation for the multi-beam sonar system, which allows us to scan the seafloor for wrecks and nets and other debris that has to be removed. Right here we can see one of the shipwrecks that we discovered, and it helps us now to plan our dive operations.
Once the old nets are detected, our divers go to the seabed to untie them. Risky and specialized work, but it's the only way to get rid of those destructive nets. My colleagues are not just activists who go out to sea to defend wildlife. Sea Shepherd for years has been doing more, much more, and their actions make a difference. In Greece, our ship, the Emanuel Brunner, takes me to the Alonissos National Park. Vulnerable nature. Here we work together with the Greek Coast Guard, since we made a deal with the Ministry of Environment to assist in protecting the region. Day and night our crew works to protect this pristine area from the threat of poaching. And now we're inside Alonissos Marine Park in a beautiful bay. It's just an absolute beauty, and to be able to be here and to enjoy this place, this is something that I really hope that people, generations that come after us, can still enjoy, and that's why we're doing what we do. Also in Africa, we work together with governments and the institutions of those countries. Countries in which there's the political will to do something about the destruction of the ocean, but where the resources are stretched and the government might not have the navy vessels necessary for apprehending the poachers. Since 2016, our ships have been sailing off the coast of Africa. Illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing is a major threat to these waters, as well as all the life in them.
And yet we don't have to save the oceans, we have to save critical areas of the oceans, critical areas of biodiversity. That is what we are doing in Africa. We are taking back the seas from poachers.
Together with government partners, our vessels and crew provide the resources and skills to detect poachers. Our partners then board and inspect these vessels and arrest those who violate the law. To date, we have helped arrest more than 80 vessels. Setting up and maintaining our government partnerships not only requires our commitment, but it is an ongoing and time-consuming process that requires an adaptive approach to keep it running smoothly. After driving the whaling fleet out of these waters and then eliminating the last of the illegal toothfish fishing fleet, we return to Antarctica, now for commercial fishing for krill, one of the greatest threats to the Southern Ocean. These factory ships compete with whales for their primary food source. This industrialized form of fishing depletes Antarctica of a crucial part of its ecosystem.
In the 1950s, vessels were coming down here to extract oil from the whales. They're now not targeting whales directly, but indirectly by going after their very food source.
Along with our direct action campaigns, our ships and crew aim to raise awareness of these destructive practices through documenting and exposing them. Your support is what keeps our ship's engines running, and our work is needed more than ever now. The images we created help bring attention to this harmful form of fishing. We will continue to target this reckless industry.
There's a fleet of 12 to 14 super trawlers targeting krill down in the Antarctic. They're targeting krill in order to produce omega-3 health supplements, for which there's a whole slew of alternatives, including plant-based, algae-based alternatives. They're targeting krill to produce a food additive that is added to aquaculture feed to turn the flesh of farmed salmon pink, and they're trying to create a new product line marketing pet food, dog food, and cat food enhanced with krill.
We are also active in Namibia, in Australia, and in Italy, but I will fill you in on that next time. Because if we don't act now, then the most overfished body of water on the planet, the Mediterranean Sea, will be even emptier. Visit our website at seashepardglobal.org to support our work around the world, or follow our YouTube channel. Sea Shepherd needs to act where there's illegal activity, and we need your support to do this. Please donate to keep our ships at sea.